I've had my school community for about 10 months, and I think I just realized how to sell to my audience, which sounds ridiculous. But before we get into that, let's talk about how these videos are going to work because I'm building my business in public daily with these videos. They're helping me with accountability. So we always start with things that are sort of top of my mind, and maybe that's why you clicked on this video because I'm on a path to $10,000. This is day 18, and I literally finally understood who to sell. And it's because I talked to the people in my community. Like, wow, what a shocking. So I'm going to go through that. What I did in the business today, okay? And at the end, we're going to be talking about my important things tracker, things that metrics that I care about the most inside the business. And let's see the growth that happens. And then I get frustrated when I see, zero revenue, zero growth. And then I try to figure out ways of how do I improve that. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So let's just dive right in. What's been going on? Well, so I've had my community for about 10 months, and it's this community. It's a personal finance community. Not a big deal. I'm not going to be talking specifically about personal finance, okay? But my problem is this. I saw every new member as my customer when I started this. And right now there's 238 people in here. So I see 238 people that are interested in buying from me, but that's just not true. Like, that's just not true. In reality, there's probably going to be 5, 10, 20% of people that buy from me. I just have to figure out the best ways to do it. Another problem that I've noticed is that not everyone in here has money, right? Because I'm helping people with their personal finances, but that basically means that there's going to be a lot of broke people in here. So it is what it is. I was under the impression that it was my responsibility, and it still can be, but I'm going to choose not to help all those people go from 0 to 1. But I'm not going to do this at all anymore because what I realized is it's much harder to start the momentum for someone going from 0 to 1 than it is for someone to go to, say, 1 to 2. And I looked at all the success that people have had in the community, and the vast majority of people that have had success that joined and got a result in the community for free, by the way, because I didn't start charging for a very long time, is that they are already sort of at the 1 level. Like, they weren't at a standstill at 0. I'm trying to drag these people to 0 to get to 1. I don't know if that's the best idea. So what I ended up doing, I basically launched my paid product. It was like a monthly reoccurring thing, and no one really bit the apple or anything like that. So I just asked 20 people. You can see here I have a list of everyone that I reached out to in my community. There's 20 people that were either high engagers or people that also have a community. So they have some business background or whatever. And I was just like, hey, can you just read this post and tell me give me some feedback? And I got a lot of great feedback, but one person really spent a lot of time to help me, and because from his context, he had a business as well, and I'm not going to share too much of that, but he thought very highly of his product, but he was selling 0 to 1, and he's like, it was so hard to get commitment from people that don't. Is that how you spell commitment? No. Commitment, dragging people from 0. Now, in my content can be variables of 0 to 1, right? Can be 0 to 1 content, because at the end of the day, I need people to come into the community, right? But I think what's really most important is that I need to find people that are 1. So I need to find 1 to 2. And these are the people that I need to sell to. So I need to basically qualify people better and just say hey, this person is not going to make any money, whatever. But how do I still work on trying to get people 0 to 1? This is hard. Okay. So I'm thinking I have a free challenge, and this is basically the quickest, fastest way that I know how to get people an outcome that they'd be interested in getting. So this could drag a lot of people from 0 to 1, and then they get a win, which is basically hidden cash flow in their finances. And I'm like, okay, well, now you can use that hidden cash flow. Sorry, my son is awake. I'm just looking at his monitor here. He's wreaking havoc upstairs. It is 5:47 in the morning. The joys of being a parent. So I'll probably need to make this video a little faster. But the free challenge going from 0 to 1, and then they get the win, which is hidden cash flow. And it's like, hey, you just found hidden cash flow that you didn't think you had. Now, like, you're at the 1 stage. I wouldn't talk to them like this, but like, hey, you're at the 1 stage. We got to keep it going. We got to get to the 2 stage. So let's use that hidden cash flow. Pay me for my paid stuff, because you're going to be getting more of my time. You're going to be getting more of my resources. You're going to be getting better access to people that are on the same journey. And then this also splits up the 0 to 1 and 1 to 2, because that's like a different audience. So there's like people that are super broke or whatever, and someone that's maybe here that makes good money just doesn't really know what to do and kind of get kickstarted. It's a different sort of messaging. So I think I need to work on the messaging, and I think I need to work on just how it's flowing. But that one feedback, it's like clicked for me. That's why, you clicked on this video, is that light bulb moment that I had. I feel like I made a change that's going to change everything. Because here's what I feel like is happening. I felt like I've been on this track, okay, this like high school track, or it's an eggplant, whichever. And I just keep like going around and around and around it. And it was comfortable to do stuff for free. But then I stepped away. I got this like really hard path. And now I joined this new circle where I started like trying to understand my audience a little better. And I kept going around that because that was comfortable, right? And then I saw this other one. And now I think this is where I'm at here, where I'm figuring it out. And it's like, this is not proportional. This is supposed to be like, you're supposed to be like taking steps up. But you guys get what the point I'm saying is. Like, I kept sitting in this circle. Then I went here and I was like, okay, no, this is great. I'm great. But I was getting too comfortable. So now I need to go here and I need to ratchet up the intensity. Okay. So I do have to go. My kid is awake. And let's do some important things tracker. How much money did I make? $0. We'll go to the YouTubes. Where are we at? The YouTubes. We got 6 subscribers still on Entrepreneurs in Progress. We have 787 on my main YouTube channel for personal finance. I did record this very soon after my one yesterday, so I did that late last night. This is early in the morning. Community 238, and I also have a Entrepreneurs in Progress community. I'm just trying to create a network of entrepreneurs. So there's 3 people in here, and my son is throwing things in his room. So I am going to jump off, but I'm doing these videos daily. If you kind of feel like you're also an entrepreneur in progress, let me know down in the comments. What are you doing daily to help you reach your financial goals? I'd love to chat with you and see if we can like connect or whatever and help each other do this thing, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.